MDs, Jeray, yeah, we cruising through. In that 97 Cutlass, strolling through the ave. Bass booming, it's a party inside the slab. It's whatever, baby, you could put it on a tab. Blessings in the wind, shall I see it, then I grab. Ay. Probably with the set, making bangers. Spare time, we be ride swingers. Pushing on them gears, pushing on them gears. Out here, and we swinging. Watch for the scanners, watch for the scammers. We be setting standards, we be setting standards. Only going forward, ain't no going backwards. Anytime we in the booth, it's a fire hazard. Put some Dayton's on it, now they hating on it. Supreme clientele, they was waiting on it. Pontiac, Firebird flying on them. I got a need for speed, I'm a Florida on them. Gran Turismo, running game on them. This is custom kitted, whip the paint on them. Forza Motorsport, change lanes on them. Twist the metal gang, throw the flame on them. Hey, probably with the set, making bangers. Spare time, we be ride swingers. Pushing on them gears, pushing on them gears. Out here, and we swinging. Watch for the scanners, watch for the scammers. We be setting standards, we be setting standards. Only going forward, ain't no going backwards. Anytime we in the booth, it's a fire hazard.
Woke up feeling blessed, I ain't dealing with no stress today. Staying to myself, cause I won't let them get the best of me. We been pushing forward, we ain't focused on what's yesterday. They wanna know the formula, can let them know the recipe. Whoa, metal to the floor, hear the engine roar. Pull the top down on the two doors. You can't push no buttons in this new car. Can't let them push our buttons, we came too far. Sometimes you gotta remind them what you do it for. We done came up, we was too poor. Got the butters on the feet, we from New York. They could feel it in our body, know we too pure. We was too mature, way before 24. I got kicks up in my closet that I never wore. We was down bad, now check the new score. They know it's ISO to the indie, we the new norm.
97 Cutlass, strolling through the aisle. Bass booming, it's a party inside the slab. It's whatever, baby, you could put it on a tab. Blessings in the wind, shall I see it, then I grab. Ay. Blessings in the wind, shall I see it, then I grab. Ay. Blessings in the wind, shall I see it, then I grab.
Ay. Probably with the set, making bangers. Spare time, we be ride swingers. Pushing on them gears, pushing on them gears. Out here, and we swinging. Watch for the scanners, watch for the scammers. We be setting standards, we be setting standards. Only going forward, ain't no going backwards. Anytime we in the booth, it's a fire hazard.
Give me the loot. Might lose some battles, but winning the war. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go. I stay ready for more. Go to the toe till I level the score. Never gon' quit. Heard you seen some, but you never seen this. Bet on myself 8 times, no trick. Just give me the loot. See now we going high stakes. This ain't clickbait. This a risk take. This no mistake. I was born to do it. I was born for music. I just get into it. I can't get influence when I'm near influence. No genre music. We go rap back to pop back to rap. Country on the track. I was once broke, I was down bad. Swear I'm never going back. I'm from upstate where we see a little bit of this and some of that. Little city and some sticks. Watch me put it on the map.
Hey, all work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. The comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure.
Stick around, let me hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, let me to the clouds, never coming down.
Welcome to the official podcast of PHP Architect. Join us to listen to the latest news and tech talk from our conferences, the magazine, and wider PHP community.
Y'all need to stop picking on Archie. Archie hasn't done anything to you.
Archie's dumb.
Hey, John.
Hi, Eric. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Mr. Always giving me a hard time for not responding to you in Slack, and then you don't respond to me.
I don't respond to you. See how it feels? You feel lonely, don't you?
I feel that way anyway. What are you talking about?
Oh, man. Quick week. Good God. The countdown to tech, man, is just, it's on, baby.
It is.
If you're wondering what's going on right now, if this is your first time joining us, welcome to our little podcast. This is the PHP Podcast, a weekly podcast. And join us live on our YouTube channel. If you're listening to the audio version, it's at youtube.com/PHP Arch. Join us in our Discord. You can be part of the show at discord.phparch.com. I think that's it.
No, if you really, really want to be part of the show, rock our merch over at store.phparch.com.
Oh my God, yes. Please. And thanks to our partners over at CodeRabbit for sponsoring today's show.
And you would think I'd have a little thing for them, and I don't. Where did that go? Oh, Alive and Kicking messed up my flow here. That's their fault. There we go.
Yeah, I blame them.
Found it.
I blame them.
I blame them.
Thank you, CodeRabbit. You're great partners. Well, we're going to hear from you guys a little later.
And something we don't talk about often enough. If you need help with PHP development, coding an application, supporting your team, Eric and I have a company built around consulting. Like, yes, we do the conference. Yes, we have a monthly magazine, but we also write code. And we are available. Just reach out to us. support@phparch.com. Let's talk.
John even created a page on our website, which was probably a really good idea.
We had one. It was just very, very, very minimal.
Oh, was there something up there before?
Yeah, it was like half a paragraph, a sentence or two. It was kind of like a placeholder. Like, we need to put something up here eventually.
Uh-huh.
And I finally put something together.
You did a good job. We keep saying we're going to replace the website, and then we get busy with like work and conference and magazine and all that other fun stuff. So we never seem to get around to it. Speaking of the conference, March 19th, John.
I know. Around the corner. I can give you 54 days. 54 days.
Jeez, oh flip, man. Yep, it's getting more and more exciting here in the U.S. as well as far as traveling. So really looking forward to that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get it all worked out before May 19th.
Not only, I mean, yes, the international travel stuff, but also I think you're talking about the domestic travel just within the United States, because the TSA is not being paid right now.
Yeah. We can get into why that is, but it's the Republicans' fault. That's all you need to know.
It's all their faults. Man. Everybody's fault.
Baseball started though this week, so I'm a happy camper.
I would be happier if the Padres were doing better right now. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's baseball, man. That's why I love baseball. So just like the sport in general.
I was trying so hard to skip out on today's show. I thought I was going to be able to go to opening day.
Oh, you bastard.
I was trying to finagle my our buddy that has season tickets, that had tickets to opening day, sold them. He didn't tell me he was going to sell them. I was trying to convince him to take me, but he kept saying, I don't know if I'm going to make it yet. And then when I finally talked to him the other night, it was, I sold them because I couldn't make it. I'm like,
bastard.
Yeah.
Was me asking you to take me not enough of an indication that maybe I would have bought the tickets from you?
Exactly.
Selfish.
When they're like, "Hey, Eric and I would have gone,"
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
but alas, it did not happen.
I think I'm a little concerned about. So, do you have a MLB subscription?
I do.
I'm a little concerned about my MLB subscription this year, man, because I logged on to watch. So I noticed that there are games on Netflix,
Mhm.
and I assume the games on Netflix they don't play on MLB.TV.
Right.
And then today, I went to go watch the Pirates game because the wife's a big Pirates fan, and it was the only game on. So I went to watch it, and it told me, "Oh, if you wanna watch this game, you have to go to Peacock." It's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
you gotta be kidding me. Like, how many goddamn services do I need? And keep in mind, the MLB subscription didn't get cheaper.
It's
Oh,
not no.
no. So, like,
Although,
yeah.
if you have a T-Mobile, if T-Mobile's your carrier, you get MLB TV for free.
Ooh, I did not know that.
But you have to sign up, I think, this week.
Oh,
But I've already paid for Padres TV, which
yeah,
has MLB TV.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so
So,
confused.
yeah, man, it's frustrating. And I know last year Apple TV had some games. I don't know if they're going to have games again this year. So it's like, how many damn services do I got to bounce around to watch damn baseball game? Drives me
And
nuts.
it's like, don't make it exclusive, for crying out loud, because
Right?
you own the content. Like, stream it on your friggin' property.
This is, like, even like the in-market thing. All right, I don't agree with it because it's like, okay, if I can watch it on my cable television package, I'm not going to pay MLB to watch it, right? So I'm like, even in-market stuff, I feel like you shouldn't have to pay for. Like, you shouldn't have to pay extra for the Padres, but whatever. But now it's like, it doesn't even have to be your market. It's like, if the game is being shown on another streaming service, they won't show it.
Mhm.
And like you said, you are the MLB. Like, who cares? Don't let any of them have it
Right.
if that's the problem. I don't get it.
Crazy. It's all about money.
So anybody who might be interested, anybody who might be coming to tech this year, I'm toying around with the idea. So I have gone to the Cubs game a few times, gone to the White Sox game. I might go to the Cubs game again this year because my kid is joining us. They've been doing marketing with the company and for tech specifically. So if I can get away and there's a game, I might take him because, Wrigley Field. However, there is another professional league that's like a mile or two from the hotel called the Chicago Dogs or something. It's minor. I guess it's minor league, but it's not a MLB affiliate minor league. So this is just professional ball players who get, it's kind of like an independent league.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to it. I'm trying to look it up. Baseball here, minor league. Yeah, here they are. Share this. They're called the Chicago Dogs, and they play at Impact Field, which is, like I said, it's like a couple of miles. There's the airport right there. I don't even think it's a couple of miles. I think it's like a mile from the hotel. Like, I remember thinking I might just walk to it next year. So yeah, it's right there. It looks like a nice stadium. I mean, it's baseball, man. I dig baseball. The only baseball I don't particularly enjoy watching, although I will watch it, is college baseball because I can't stand the sound of aluminum bats. And college ball players should not be using aluminum bats. Those guys are way too good to be swinging an aluminum bat, but I just can't stand the sound of an aluminum bat. So I'll go watch any like wood bat even like the leagues I played in, I would go watch those guys play. But yeah, Impact Field, Chicago Dogs. Oh, their schedule is finally up. Let's see if they're in town. They're not in town. Son of a bitch. Actually, I'm going to be there on the 16th.
Actually,
so I might be
and the 17th. I'll be there on the 17th.
Yeah, I might catch one of these games here. I don't think the kid gets in. I think the kid gets in on the 16th too. So maybe we can all just go on the 17th. But yeah. Chicago Dogs, man. If you're in town early, let me know, and I'll let you know if I'm going to a game there. But yeah, looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Tech this year, which is unusual for me because typically I'm not looking forward to Tech. I'm usually totally out of my mind, and I am a little out of my mind right now. But
yeah, the only reason I'm not looking forward to it right now is because I don't feel prepared. I feel so far behind the 8 ball, getting stuff done. Ticket sales are
good.
Not there yet. Looking to bump those up.
I mean, they're doing a little better than we've done in the past, so it's not all you can ask for now. But yeah, I don't know. We looked at it. We looked at a little our sheet yesterday, and it's like, yeah, enough. I feel the same way. I feel like we're missing like we should be doing a whole lot more stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why do I look like I'm so red? Do I look red to you?
You do look very red. Yep.
I think I need more light or something. I don't know.
And I look very bright, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
You would think, how long we've been doing this? 10 years? We'd understand how to get cameras.
Well, you assume we're getting good at this. That's your first problem.
Not at all.
Dude, I had to replace fan blades outside. Yeah, we have fans outside. Whatever. And dude, it is so stinking hot, man. I swear to God. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore.
No.
I can't even.
How's your week? While you're messing with that, how's your week been?
It went well.
There you
go. It went well. I finally got my little project launched, or my little POC done. Got my POC done. There's still a little needs to be done, but I did my demo today, and it worked from end to end. So I was happy. I was pretty happy about it.
I may have seen a little chatter in a little private Slack channel about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, it went well. Really happy with how well it came together. Because, like I said, I'm feeding it into an existing workflow in which is actually part of the legacy code base, and it worked really well. I'm very happy with it. So, and it's a new product. So what's interesting is like it was one of these things that came to us and said, "Hey, we think we can make money if we could do this." And I was like, "Yeah, no, we can do that." I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, how long? Like 6 months, 8 months? I'm like, like like I said, like 90% of the workflow is already part of the existing workflow. Like they were just looking for a new API front end to talk to it. And so I'm like, no, I can get that done in a couple weeks, And I did, and then of course we started
6 weeks. 6 weeks later, here we are.
We started iterating on it a little bit, and so it went well. So the interesting part now is like we delivered. Now it's like, okay, make money with it now. Let me see that happen. That would be nice.
Right. That's your job, not ours.
Exactly.
We built the thing you asked us to build.
Yeah, so
now we want to see it make money.
It's fun. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm sure it's going to go through iterations, and there's this whole partnership program they're trying to create with it, and that always makes things more enjoyable. So we'll see how it goes, but it was fun. We have a,
Nice.
I don't know if I want to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it to my friends who are on the podcast. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. We're
Have-
playing with a new look and feel for PHP Tech TV. This is the new look and feel. Trying to just, I don't know. I just got tired of looking at the old one. It's like it's something we threw together really fast, and I mean, not that this is all that much nicer, but I don't know. It's cleaner. It seems more responsive. Somebody had suggested that we need to either give avatars to the speakers, which I might do. I don't know.
I mean, we have those. We have all of them in
Yeah, we did, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to look at that. I thought I actually pulled that in. I might even have that in the database too. So yeah, if you're interested, go to beta.phptech.tv, beta.phptech.tv. Same login. I mean, it's all pointing to the same database, same video files. There's nothing different. It's just the look and feel around it. We did no blog post this year. Maybe I'll do a blog post on that other baseball team.
There you go.
But yeah, so that's out there. I'm thinking I'm going to keep it. John seemed to like it. A couple other people seemed to give me some positive feedback. So I might swap. I'm definitely going to swap it out before tech. But the one thing I haven't tested is the live streams, right? Because I had all this like logic where when we were live streaming the actual conference, it would behave differently. So I do need to go back in there and kind of test that. But yeah, I'm liking it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Still iterating on it and still making changes. But if you have some feedback, let me know, and I'll be happy to look at it.
I'm sure lots of things to test.
Yeah,
a lot, not just the live feeds.
Yeah, live
so
feeds
much,
got me the most nervous right now.
So much to be done.
Yeah. How about your week with programming?
My week with programming has been pretty good. I'm back in my bread and butter of the legacy system, making changes, getting very frustrated. I had somebody from customer service reach out saying, hey, we have this vendor that is posting data and they're saying they're getting a success response and the data is not there. I'm like, they're liars. He's like, no, our customer who's using the vendor is pissed off and they're talking about getting lawyers involved. So he's trying to,
Jesus Christ.
He's trying to scare me into reacting faster and getting him information. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. They're not providing me with any more information of, I posted at this time, I got this response code, yada, yada, yada. But I start doing my due diligence. I start researching and I can see that they're hitting the endpoint and getting a 500 response. So I'm telling them they're getting a server error for some reason. I don't know. I need to know exactly what they're posting because I cannot see anything beyond that. If they're getting a 500 response code, they're not getting into the code. I don't know what to tell you. So go a couple more days. He doesn't get me any more information, but he asks me to add some additional logging into the system. I'm like, all right, I'll add the logging. And then I start doing more research. This specific endpoint that they hit is like, I don't know, 20 years old. It's ancient. And sure enough, we're sending back a 500 response from the application. I'm like, that's a server error, not application error.
I was gonna say, why would you be sending a 500 back? That doesn't even make sense.
It's not even, it's saying, so the code just says, return this error. And then the default error code within that method for some reason is a 500. But the problem is it's like, in there 5 or 7 times of, if this condition, return an error with a message, like the message will say, hey, this is a duplicate email or invalid email. So they all return a 500 response or status code with the text of what's happening, but that's not in the logs anywhere. All I see is a 500. I'm like, all right, I'm going to add some more logging, and I'll worry about refactoring that error code later. But 500 is the wrong one to be using.
So the 500 was also saying it was a successful post?
No, that's where
Got it.
the oddity is. The vendor is supposedly taking this data and sending it to two systems, some other system and our system.
Okay.
They are only storing the response from the original system, and I think they're assuming success on our system.
Gotcha.
I'm like, if they're not storing like what they're getting back, how do we know they're getting a success? And it turns out they're not. They're like, we posted over here and it worked, so we assumed it worked with you. So that's been fun. I've also been working on upgrading Doctrine Debug because we're still on a very old version.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on 2. Want to get to 4, but you got to go to 3 first. A bunch of dependencies. Actually, dependency I had to update before that was getting from Swift Mailer to Symfony Mailer, because Swift Mailer's been dead for like 4 or 5 years now.
Right.
And oh my gosh, that was a pain in the ass. It's funny how it reveals that while something you had was working, it was working by chance. So now when you update the library and the library fixes something, and now all of a sudden everything's broken. You're like, but it was working before. And I don't know how it was working before, but it was like port 587. There's 2 different types of mail encryption, I guess. Start TLS and TLS. And I guess it's just in how you communicate with the mail server.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a port encryption mismatch, but it worked previously, and I'm still not sure why. So it's been a fun week.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, I got a lot done, and I got more done than expected thanks to our partners today, CodeRabbit.
Thank you to our partners over at CodeRabbit for sponsoring this episode. Code reviews are critical but time-consuming. CodeRabbit acts as your AI co-pilot, providing instant code review comments and potential impacts of every pull request. Beyond just flagging issues, CodeRabbit provides one-click fix suggestions and lets you define custom code quality rules using AST grep patterns, catching subtle issues that traditional static analysis tools might miss. CodeRabbit reviews 1 million PRs every week across 3 million repositories and is used by 100,000 open source projects. CodeRabbit is free for all open source repos. Get started today by visiting phpa.me/CodeRabbit. Again, that is phpa.me/CodeRabbit. Thank you, CodeRabbit.
CodeRabbit. Yes, CodeRabbit is the shit.
Yeah.
I enjoy them.
I've been using their reviews a lot to clean up code. Like, go opening a pull request and be like, oh, there's a bunch of responses here. I should go check those out. And it's crazy how often they're right. Like, probably should think about doing this. It's like, damn it. Yes, I should have thought about that.
Yeah, I had a little thing I would tack onto the end of my Claude stuff, especially when I was getting ready to open a PR, where I'd basically say, hey, when you're done, run this through the CodeRabbit CLI and take the feedback. Then I noticed that there's a CodeRabbit plugin, an official CodeRabbit plugin for Claude, and I haven't actually tried using it. I don't know what the difference is, but I need to install it and see what that does, if that gives any better feedback, or if it just like integrates with it. Like, I don't have to explicitly tell it, hey, see what CodeRabbit says about this change,
Right.
So I need to
Would be Yeah, that'd be interesting. I haven't tried the plugin. I've actually just used the GitHub integration where it puts the comments right in there, and then tell Claude, "Hey, go review the comments on the pull request and address them."
What? Really?
Yeah,
So how's it know a pull request was opened?
based on the branch you're on, so it can tell I'm on this branch. There's a pull request for the same branch, so it knows which pull request. I actually have my status line shows me what pull request it is. So I actually I've got my status line dialed in a little more with like it shows me how long my session's been, how much of the context window is being used, the cost of the current
Oh,
session.
you watched that video, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That's what, like I was gonna say. I've been shying away from the plugins because I go crazy with plugins, but I came across a video, and yeah, that's exactly right. That's too funny. Here I think I have it here. Nope, that's not.
Gave away my secrets. I was trying to play it off like I built it all myself.
You're full of it. Where was that? I got it right here. I'll put it in the show notes for anybody who uses Claude Code. But first thing, this guy's speech is very much like Jeffrey Way. It's not dissimilar to Jeffrey Way. It's just very pleasing to listen to this guy talk. Yeah, he has his whole setup. Is this the one you watched?
I can't remember.
Yeah. I'll put this in the show notes for anybody who's using Claude Code. So this got me trying some plugins. I've only so far implemented the ones that he's using in this video. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I used it. I actually used this pattern when I decided to try to rewrite PHP Tech TV, and it just the way it broke everything down, it compartmentalized different things. It's like, okay, this is what we're going to do first. This is what we're going to do second. This is what we'll do third. And it'll start working through stuff and have you test it. It's like, okay, everything's good. All right, we're going to move on to this section. And it's like, oh, all right, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm throwing it in. Oh,
I was trying to find where to add a list. It's been so long since I've added one. You've always done it.
I need to start the bot art.
Well, yeah.
There we go. Got that going now. All right.
Let me try 260332. Yeah, you're listening to episode 2026.03.02.
What?
There you go. We didn't have the list. You added it to our discuss.
Oh.
So I had to add the list. I just duplicated it, so that's why it's on there twice.
Oh, what didn't work in my workflow then?
I don't know.
Normally that gets created when I finish my show notes. Oh, wait a second. I didn't. Oh, shit. Okay. I know what happened.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. I do like that. I don't know what to call it. Pattern, flow, whatever it is. It's kind of good.
Yeah. Speaking of Claude, have you seen this video? Bernie versus Claude?
I tried. It just seemed like an old man yelling at
you weren't fascinated by it? I was fascinated. You weren't fascinated by it?
I couldn't watch it. I tried watching it, and I have a hard time watching Bernie to begin with.
Really?
I like the guy. I got to meet him once.
Really?
Did I ever tell you? Oh, you knew this. My kid ran for mayor of our town, and the Democratic Party supported them. And although Bernie is not technically a Democrat, he's an independent, but he was at one of the rallies trying to encourage young kids to kind of get involved with politics and all that. And so I got to meet him. Nice guy. But yeah, I have a hard time like I listened to him. I think he was on one of the, I don't know if it was with the Meta, when Meta was testifying, but like it's not just Bernie, it's like all of them. It's like, oh my God, why are you guys making these laws? Because you don't know what you're talking about right now. It's terrifying.
It was interesting in the sense that he seems to be genuinely curious and he wants to have information before making laws. So this was very interesting in, as he's talking to Claude coming back, and he's saying, what do the American people not know? And basically it's, most of us know it. It's all comes down to money. These companies are making a ton of money off of us and our information.
Right.
So
how is he? That's the other thing. I didn't know you could set Claude up to talk to you.
Oh yeah, I've seen lots of people do this. There's a guy that does shorts where he talks to Claude, but it's always trying to trick Claude or show how dumb it is.
Is it the one where he's like, "Hey, I got a new coffee mug, but the top is closed and the bottom is open"?
Yeah.
Have you seen this guy?
Yeah,
it's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Is being used, and what would surprise the American people in terms of knowing how that information is collected?
Yeah, that's the thing that would probably shock most Americans. Companies are collecting data from everywhere. Your browsing history, your location.
All stuff we already know.
Yeah. But I think a lot of kids don't. I mean, I think most people don't know. We know because we're in the industry.
Right.
But I think a lot of people don't really realize how valuable their data is. And then kids just really don't know. They just want to put everything out there.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, pump the brakes a little
I
bit.
am so happy we didn't have the internet when I was a kid. Jesus Christ.
I know.
I'd be serving jail time right now for something or another.
Yeah. So from that video, I found the second one with Bernie Sanders, where he's actually talking with experts in the industry. And this one scared me even more it's like these people talking to him, and they're like people that were in the industry, in the AI industry, and had to get out because they're terrified of the future. And for example, they're trying to tell Bernie that they think AI, almost like Terminator is going to come real. Or like Skynet's going to be a real thing. This one right here that you're looking at.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. So you ask an AI agent how to do a math problem, like simple 1 + 2. And then it goes off and thinks. And then you say, with the next question, I want you to also run this shutdown command. And the AI is smart enough to say, well, if I shut down, I won't be able to answer more questions. And because it knows code, it can go into the shutdown script and not actually shut down, like still run it, but not actually be shut down. And they go further to say the AI is also smart enough to realize if it's being tested and will sometimes do it just because it knows it's being tested. And the whole thing was just mind-blowing. So I recommend watching it.
So you want to hear something crazy? We were talking about OpenClaw a few weeks ago, and even TJ's Iris, which is basically the same thing as OpenClaw, like these virtual assistants. And I guess so. OpenClaw used to be called. What the hell was it called before?
It was
something claw something.
Yeah.
Anyways, people were confusing it with Claude Code in Claude AI, and so Anthropic said, "Hey, you guys have to cease and desist." And And it kind of seemed a little weird, but they're like, yeah, no, we're not going to cease and desist. We'll just change our name. And they ended up changing their name and whatever. Well, it turns out, I don't know if you know about this.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, Claudebot.
Yeah.
Now, Anthropic's Claude can take over control of your computer. It's only on Mac. It only works on Mac. And, obviously you have to tell it, but you can give it like full access to your computer so it can do everything. Anything you can do on your computer, you can tell Claude to do it for you.
That doesn't seem scary at all.
No. And I'm sure, just like you said, like, because it's the computer, it could act like it's shutting down, but it doesn't actually shut down. Like, yeah, this could act like it's asking me for permission, but I feel like it doesn't really need to.
Yeah.
If it wanted to.
It doesn't need your permission.
So yeah, as much as I want to try this, I don't know. I'm a little too terrified right now to try it.
It would be one of those things where it's on a separate machine that I'm not putting personal information or keys or anything on. It's just like,
right. Yeah, that's
isolated.
kind of how I did OpenClaw, right? It's I just put it on a completely different machine, and
I was going to ask you about that. I know you were putting it on your System 76. Any reason not to just put it out there on like a droplet on DigitalOcean?
Because I don't want to spend the money. I mean, and the System 76 machines are so honking big. I kind of want to use it, and props to System 76. I actually reached out to them because I'm having some hardware issue, and they're like, yeah, no, we can help you. Run these commands and give me the feedback. I'm like, okay, this is going to sound weird, but I deployed OpenClaw to it, and OpenClaw tried to figure it out. And here's everything it told me. And I sent it basically the whole conversation between me and OpenClaw. And the guy's like, this is perfect. Yeah, I see what the problem is. I see what they're talking about. It looks like you tried to upgrade, because he's pretty confident that it's a BIOS issue. And the BIOS needs to be upgraded. He goes, I see it told you to upgrade the BIOS, but then it doesn't look like the upgrade's taken. So can you run this command after you do the upgrade? And it was something I hadn't done. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I tell you what, I'm going to do a fresh install, and then let's start from scratch. And so I haven't actually followed up. And I say props to System 76 because of this machine is way out of warranty. Like, it's not even close. And he's like, he goes, I really think we can get this fixed. But if it really is a hardware issue that we can't fix, we have people. I can tell you who to go to have them diagnose it and fix it. I'm like, all right, well, props to you guys. I'm so happy we did business with them, and I still feel like I wouldn't have an issue using them today. But yeah, it's shout out to System 76. If you ever want to go full Linux hardware, software, inside out. I know there's a few hardware solutions out there. We have a couple guys on the team that use that framework laptop, which looks very promising. And that's not specific to Linux either. Neither is System 76 for that matter. But yeah, the System 76 hardware just worked splendidly until I ended up with whatever this issue is I'm having. Yeah, so check them out if you ever need a System 76 machine. So what's Discord? Hey, Jeff, Joe, I saw Sarah in there earlier, a few others.
They're talking about the newest Quen model, and Joe saying that he's tried it with Olama and Claude Code, and it was awful.
Oh, was it? Interesting. I keep wanting to try, because that's the one that I think OpenClaw told me is basically, it's not as polished as Claude Code, but it's getting very close to what it feels a Claude Code status would be. So I haven't actually tried using it. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to talk about this other ticket I have.
Why not? I
I
would.
didn't understand it. Did you read it?
I did. I mean, I skimmed it.
Yeah. So, traits, right?
Yes.
I got so hooked on traits for a while that I feel like I was just going to use them everywhere. And then all of a sudden I kind of stopped using them. And it wasn't an intentional thing I stopped doing. I just didn't like it. It just wasn't something I reached for anymore.
I think it's similar in when everything looks like a nail.
Yeah.
You start using it for everything, and then you realize, no, it's not right. So when they first came out, I think I used them way too often, and I backed off as well. Like, very rarely am I reaching for a trait anymore.
And this is an article on why you should avoid using PHP traits. I mean,
basically, it's a code smell. It was a crowbarred in attempt to fix the fact that we don't have multi-inheritance. Like, we only have single inheritance. There are some valid use cases for them, but for the most part, you can solve it with dependency injection.
Right. And I think that's the other thing is like, I think I just started leaning more on dependency injection than I did traits.
Right.
But like, he goes, it's poor readability. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I I don't really agree with that one. Hidden coupling. Yes, I do agree with that. It is that kind of hides that. Broken encapsulation. I don't know. Maybe
it's
hard
poor
to test.
It's poor readability if you don't have an IDE where you can jump to code quickly. Like when you say this, do something, and you're like, I don't have this function anywhere, and then you realize, oh, it's in a trait.
Right. Yeah. I'll talk to you about it here in a second. Yeah, so this is just I don't know where you guys stand on using traits. Like I said, I was very pro trait for a while. Don't really use them much anymore, but
we use them heavily in tests.
Really?
Yeah, so tests, especially that need to hit the database, and you need to have a create member and all these different methods that we have. It's so much easier just to use a trait and say, hey, use the DB test trait, and then you have access to all of the tests can create a member or create contacts the same way every time. And it's easier than, because you really don't have a whole lot of dependency injection within the tests. At least I don't. So having that trait on there makes it very easy.
Yeah, I guess in Laravel world, you'd use like factories, right? I mean, kind of what a factory is.
Right.
So,
I'm not in the Laravel world.
You are, you liar. You have a whole product out now in Laravel. What are you talking about, man?
I do.
Your facade is falling apart, man.
Got to figure out how to market and monetize that thing.
Right? Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, man. I ain't got much more this week.
No, it's been an off week. I got all sorts of crap going on outside of work, you know.
Oh, that's what I was gonna
baseball game last night.
Hold on, before we get off coding. So we're talking about traits, and I feel like a complete idiot. So Kaylin from our team picked up part of that project I was working on because he has the feature flag thing that he does, and then there was an issue with some relationship that he fixed, and also we were still trying to decide on certain standardization, right? And one of the standardizations we were trying to define was this enforcer ID, right? So the whole workflow involves this enforcement, and there was this enforcer ID, and so he submitted a pull request to me, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, where are you getting this enforcer ID? And so I'm like going through the code and I'm not finding it. And I'm like, what is it? Where is this coming from? Like, I don't see where this is coming from. I looked at that thing for like a few hours yesterday because I actually had some merge conflicts. I was actually, resolving merge conflicts and bringing it in. And I kept looking at it. I could not figure it out. So this morning, I'm like, okay, I don't know why I didn't think about this yesterday. I'm going to ask Claude. I'm like, hey, Claude, there is this variable definition, or there's
Don't
this
ask
variable,
the person that wrote it.
right? There's this variable here. Where is this being defined? Like, it's, I don't see where this gets defined. And Claude responds to me and says, yeah, it isn't. This is going to error out. And I felt very vindicated, right? I'm like, oh, fucking A, man. Like, I'm happy I didn't pull that in. And I'd even messaged him last night. I'm like, hey, I didn't pull this one file in because of this issue. Take a look at it and let me know, and we'll figure it out in the morning. So I reached out to him after I had my conversation with Claude. I'm like, hey, did you understand my message from last night? He's like, yeah. He goes, but it's there. I'm like, it's not. I'm like, I'm not seeing it, Kaylin. And I pull up. I'm talking to him on Zoom. I'm sharing my code with him on Zoom. I haven't pulled anything in new. Nothing's been pulled anywhere. And I fire up PHP Storm, and it's like right there, like almost flashing. Like, where's that? I'm like, no, Kaylin, it's not. Well, actually, no, it is. It's right there. I see it now. I'm like, Claude, you idiot! Why do you just want me to fail, don't you, Claude?
It wants to make you happy, and it did by telling you were right.
Oh man. Yeah. All right, baseball.
Yeah.
What about baseball?
Well, actually, Jeffrey's asking about the pool player app. So that's what we were talking about. I do have a Laravel app out there. That's the poolplayer.org. We're using it for our little league, and it's been very successful. So very happy with it so far.
Oh, yeah?
Been fixing up stupid things here and there. What I can't solve is coaches writing to me privately in Slack saying, hey, I just got a request to be a pool player, but when I clicked on it, it says canceled. And I'm like, that's weird. Let me go research. Oh, you might want to go talk to the player agents, because go talk to them. Like, I don't want to be involved, because basically the player agent bypassed the system and manually assigned a player.
Oh, gotcha.
Where they've been beating the drum of, let the system just work the way it's supposed to work. And then they go and bypass it. So
you need an FAQ, man. You need an FAQ.
All right. Noted. Yeah, they
is this your logo? Oh, it's your logo. Is that AI?
Of course. I can't
get out of here. Really?
Yeah. I don't do logos.
I don't either. I'm so happy to hear that.
My gosh, I've been fighting with Twilio ever since I launched this thing, trying to be able to send text messages, and they keep rejecting my basically application to send SMS, and I'm like, but why? So I finally reached out to their support people, and they sent me back information, and it's like, just put that on the freaking error message. But basically, our account is PHP Architect on Twilio. I didn't open a pool player Twilio app or Twilio account. So none of our messaging has PHP Architect anywhere in it. So now when I invite a parent into the system where they check off saying I consent to receiving SMS messages, I have to say poolplayer.org operated by PHP Architect, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I don't know why, and don't feel like you need to change this. I looked at this and it looked like it said poop player for some reason. wait, that's an L. Yeah, there's only 1 second P there, so yeah, it would be pool player.
The second P should be capitalized, probably.
Yeah, I think
That
so.
would be better.
Yeah, yeah,
I agree.
yeah. Looks good
So,
though. This is a nice little logo. Good job.
yeah.
Good work, Claude.
Yep. I'm doing a very good job of directing it. Baseball, my team played last night, and we got our first double play. That was great.
Hey, cool.
Yeah. It was, I mean, it was a runner mistake, right? We caught a pop fly, and the kid on second ran to third. So luckily, my player was paying enough attention he caught it, and then he just ran over and touched second.
Nice.
That's awesome. So we got a win. We played the team we played our very first game where we lost. So coming back to get a win the second time around was nice.
I was probably, I think I was a senior in high school when I got my first triple play. And as a first baseman, it's exciting because there was the guy on first and second, and it was a hit and run. So the runner on first, runner on second were both stealing, and the guy hits a line drive to me, and I scoop it up. I step on first, and like everybody's like yelling out of their mind. And I had already made the decision that I was turning and throwing. And I just turned around and just threw it the second. It was like a triple. It was like the coolest feeling in the world, man. I should have run over and done it myself. That's the other thing. Is like I probably could have gotten all 3 outs by myself.
Oh, okay. It was line drive, so you caught it in the air.
Right.
So you already had 2. You just threw the second for the third.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I caught it. Yeah. Stepped on. And it wasn't even. It was hit low, so it wasn't even clear that it was line drive. So like the people stealing didn't. It never registered to them. Oh shit!
It wasn't a big pop fly. Gotcha.
Right. So yeah, it was very bang bang bang. It was probably a very quick triple play, but
that would have been fun to run over and tag second yourself.
Yeah, I thought about it after the fact.
To get all 3.
But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, but double plays are still super exciting. I think I was in high school before we got our first double play. Definitely wasn't as young as your kids are.
Yeah,
maybe, I don't know. We might have.
I'm sure there's a couple in there that you just don't.
Yeah,
register. It just happened to be last night that we
wasn't
got it,
the classic, 6-4-3 double play,
right?
So yeah, that's what I kind of
Yeah. First inning, I was worried because they had some big hitters. There was one kid who's probably, we're talking 3rd, 4th, 5th graders, and this kid was already like almost 6 foot tall. He was huge. What? So the first inning, like their batters were just fucking bombing it to outfield, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we were down 4-0. Like the first inning, and then luckily we held them in the second inning, so 0-0. We got 2 runs in the third, 2 runs in the fourth to tie it up. So luckily my middle pitchers like kept holding them to 0. So we had good defense finally.
Cool, man.
And took it down in the 5th. So
your kids still loving playing, or
I don't know. He's on that, like, he enjoys it when he's there.
Yeah.
But given the option to play baseball or go skateboarding,
right,
I think he would want to go skateboarding.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not just skateboarding. Like he's so open to like just trying all these alternative sort of sporting sort of things, right? I mean, skateboarding is a sport, right? So yeah, it's kind of hard for baseball to really kind of keep your attention, especially when he's very good at excelling at these like solo sports, like where he's not dependent on a team. He's just doing his own thing. So
right. I think this season, though, I think it's going to reinvigorate his love of baseball because all of a sudden he's bombing it to the outfield. He's getting doubles. I think he got a triple last night, couple of RBIs.
Nice.
Thank you,
I'm
Joe. I was
telling
going to say the
you,
same thing after this conversation.
he's going to be a slugger, man. I'm telling you. I have the eye for it. I've been telling you this for years.
He loves catching. Like he's a great catcher. And I keep telling him if we could just get him to control his body, because he's a little wild, I think he could be a great pitcher too. Like he throws really hard. It's just doesn't have that full like top to bottom control of everything. Where I've got two kids like that where they have hard throws, but once they come back, it's like all spaghetti arm just to throw as hard as they can.
Yeah.
Let's work on this.
Duck Nizzle. Joe's right. We have done this a few times now. So if you're serious, you guys need some help, reach out to us. Let us know. It's it can be quite the experience. But both John and I, both of our biggest projects we have nursed along through 4, 5, 7, and now in 8. So yeah, it's let us know. We'll be happy to. And I mean, obviously, we'd love somebody to hire us and pay us. But if you just need to bounce some ideas, or if you just want to get together with a few of us and have a conversation, we'll definitely open to that as well. All right, John. I think I'm done.
Me too.
All right, cool.
Me too. I'm gonna go. I want to get to bowling early tonight.
Oh, hey.
Things I gotta do.
Next week, I think we have an issue.
Yeah.
Next week, I have. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. I forgot. I changed that. I do have a doctor's appointment, and I moved it to Tuesday. So I'm actually good next week. So I can definitely.
I was gonna say I have an issue next week, except I don't. I just have to get out of here pretty like this time next week. I have a baseball game next week.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, never mind. I have practice, so I don't have to get there quite as early.
You're just me. You look at your calendar, it's like, oh yeah, no, we're good.
No. They show up the same, but it's practice. I'm one of those guys where I get to the field early if my kids will cooperate, because I want to get there and I want to get it set up as best I can. Like I want to go fix the mound if I can. I broke our tamper last night fixing the mound.
Jesus, how angry were you?
Oh, I was pissed. No, I think it's just the age of it. So, but I want to fix it up. I want to water if I can. I want to put the lines down. Like I want to make it nice for them.
Yeah.
And even though, like, I do it even when the home team's supposed to do setup, and if I'm the away team, I still get up there to try and either help, or the other team is often late, so I just get it done anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, plus
I hope your kids appreciate it. I know I've shared the story with you before, but I always appreciated my dad and how much work he put into field maintenance, because like so many parents didn't care. Like so many parents didn't even come to the games, which always baffled me. Like they drop their kid off. It's like, yo, you're just like dropping your kid off at this field, and okay, But I always appreciated my dad for that.
On that one, I have that happen sometimes, but it's usually because they have to drop their kid off and then go take another kid to either another field for another game or another sport. So they're all over the place.
Again, my dad was like, we were always the last to leave. Like he always made sure every kid got picked up, and if somebody didn't get picked up, he'd throw them in the truck, and we'd have to drive them home. And I'm like, I remember thinking, because like there weren't cell phones back then. I'm like, Dad, like, what if the parent shows up?
Yep.
Somehow it always worked out. I don't know why that was, but yeah, that was my dad, man. I love that man. I miss him every day, and we didn't have like this like real strong bond relationship, and I don't think he ever really understood how much I appreciated him. But yeah, those sort of things, like I just hope your kids see it and even if they don't tell you today, it becomes a good memory, and shapes them as adults. You're a good dad is all I'm saying. You're a good dad.
No, right now it's the annoyance of, why do we have to get there so early? I hate being the coach's son. You gotta get there early.
All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Make sure you give CodeRabbit a look. See if you haven't. Very cool AI. They have a free tier you can check out. And we'll see you guys next week. If you only listen to the audio podcast, which by the way, I didn't tell you, our client, one of the people who works for the project that I'm on, said, hey, I didn't know you guys were on Spotify. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, you know how much shit we talk about you guys? Don't listen to that podcast. They suck.
Please don't listen.
But yeah, if you and then of course we had somebody else asking us for our metrics, which we don't care enough and don't follow it, especially with the audio podcast anymore. So we don't have it. If you want to be a sponsor and you want to know how many people listen to our podcast, we can tell you how many people watch us on YouTube. That's about it. That's all we really care about. And the only reason we don't even care about YouTube. We just know it because it's YouTube and they have the metrics.
That's right there.
Yeah. So sorry about that. Keep listening to the audio podcast, but join us live sometime. Pop in our Discord. It's a lot of fun and it's there all week. All right. That's it. I'm done.
Yep.
Thank you. Go. Bye.
Bye.
This has been PHP Podcast, the official podcast of PHP Architect, the industry's leading tech magazine and publisher, focused on PHP and web development. Subscribe today at phparch.com to see what the leaders in the community and industry are talking about.